Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Critics Hub.
Close Volume 17. Let's talk about Trillion Game Finale. This is probably the most underexposed anime in this particular roster. Pero not anymore. It finally gets Review of the Week honors. So let's send it off properly. Pace! Pacing niya pang ano talaga eh. It's for an anime that has been consistently dishing out one backstory sequence after another on a per episode basis. Do I have complaints? Wala. Because more often than not, if your anime sport they are backstory sequences, you really need to at least slow the pacing down. Kasi ang pinakikwento mo rito ay ang isa sa mga bida. In this case, si Gaku. Now, the funny thing about it is, during the final sequence of the anime, doon pa lang lumabas si Haru. Pero, I didn't feel any any emotional shutdowns during that moment, which usually happens. Okay? So, overall, guys, I got nothing to complain about the pacing of this finale. Pacing is fit for the finale of an adult cast anime. Tsaka money drama eh. You really need to have a somewhat slow pacing para maintindihan ng viewer kung ano nangyayari on a per episode basis. This finale is no different. Doon naman, dalawang gearshift lang. First gearshift was when Haru made during a post broadcast dinner with advertisers. He made this probably the boldest movie has ever made all throughout this anime. I call this a gearshift kasi I don't know about you guys, pero dito talaga hinighlight yung pagkatuson ni Haru. That's why he has every right to call himself the world's most selfish man. And this gearshift proves him right. And you can call this gearshift as the trigger towards the ano mga patawag doon? Towards the vindication, sort of, na hinahanap ni Haru personally. Because he really wants to beat Dragon Bank. He wants to beat the Dragon Bank group. And, of course, spurn si Kirishime, yung anak na may-ari, for not accepting his job application noon when him and Gaku were applying for Dragon Bank. So, second gearshift. Well, was when Haru showed Gaku the fruits of their labor. In the middle of a really strong typhoon, people are out walking on the sidewalk, naglalakad sa tabing kalye, looking at their phones. So, syempre, nakabukas yung ilaw. It's a long line of cellphone lights. Why did I call this a gearshift? Because I really feel that this was the moment Trillion Game became a real business. Right there and then, yung matanda, he has proverbially admitted defeat to these two youngsters, si Haru at si Gaku. And this was the gearshift that probably triggered it. Pero mo nasa gitna ng bagyo, lahat ng mga tao nasa labas, nakatutok pa sa phone nila. Hindi yung lakas ng hangin. Na anytime pwede silang paliparin nun. This gearshift proved to me na, well, these guys had it made na. They've beaten Dragon Bank to the punch. Talagang nasapawan nila Dragon Bank sa pagkakataong ito. And yeah, they were after this current timeline na. So eventually nakita na ulit sila Haru Gaku. So happy ending? Yeah, definitely. Pero guys, will it be enough for you to totally discern this anime? Much more this finale? Nope. Kasi nga guys, it's one backstory sequence after another. Kung hindi nyo tututukan from start to finish ito, mawawala kayo sa kwento ni Gaku. Hindi nyo magigets. So don't be so gung-ho about just about just judging an anime with just 2 sequences. No can do, guys. Hindi kayo tunay na otaku kung ganun. A true otaku watches an episode from start to finish in order for that otaku to totally discern an episode. Kung talagang deserve niya ang hype, deserve niya yung praises ng mga kapwa niya otaku. It's the only way, guys, to totally appreciate an anime. Watch it from start. Watch an episode from start to finish. That's the only way. Plot-wise, nag-isip pa planchado ang plot, guys! Hindi nyo pwedeng sabihin malinis ang plot. Because all 26 episodes of Trillion Game involve backstory sequences. Kung tatanggalin nyo ang isang backstory sequence dito, mawawala kayo sa overall storyline ng anime na to. The backstory sequences are essential in this anime's existence. Okay? So, well, this is something only Madhouse can actually do. Superbly ironed out plots. And Trillion Game exemplifies that. Talagang all throughout this anime, talagang bilib ako sa pagiging planchado ng mga plots ng bawat episode na to. Ng bawat episode nito. Most especially right here. Because, bottom line, ngayon pa lang nagpakita si Haru in the current timeline. And during the final sequence of this finale pa, all throughout this anime, hindi siya nagpapakita. Si Gaku lang. Si Gaku lang ang nagpapakita. Right? Pero kinwento naman later on kinwento naman in this episode kung bakit di nagpapakita si Haru. So, again guys, superbly ironed out plot. Hindi kayo mawawala sa kwentuhang ito. So, pace, flow, and plot absolutely came together, not just for this finale, but also for this anime. And even though Trillion Game is the most underexposed anime of this roster, it's a worthy recommendation to other otakus. But that's not my final rating. So, okay, I'm gonna make this epilogue short and sweet. I really don't want to take up most of your time, guys. After all, we are closing volume 17 right now. Okay. So overall, volume 17 is officially the first roster in TCH history na nag-feature na puro returning animes. Okay? There were no brand spanking new animes in this roster. Kasi most of them were carryovers from the last anime season. Kasi yung first half of their run ng Trillion Game, ng Terrified Teacher, ng Kyoto Disturbance lalo na, hindi ko na-review because it was a vacation month. So I had to put into consideration these animes. So and it's absolutely the first time that I did not review any brand spanking new animes for this volume. Okay, it was absolutely, guys. It was the first time that I reviewed that I featured an all returning animes roster. So it's quite a challenge for me, and I always remind myself not to fall victim to hype. Okay, I always be oh I always make it a point to be objective in all my reviews, especially with returning animes. So yeah, volume 17 was a challenge. Challenge accepted, of course. So what's in store for us for volume 18? Well, isa lang naman ang mainstay natin eh. The Apothecary Diaries. Okay? And we'll be having a spin-off. But most of them will be brand spanking new animes. Para may iba naman tayo kasi volume 17 puro returning. So, volume 18 naman, isa lang returning anime doon. Pero it won't be as physically taxing as this one. Kasi mas konti. We'll only be reviewing 8 animes. yung minimum roster size ang susundan ko ngayon. Kasi isa lang naman yung mainstay natin. So minimum roster size tayo. So yeah, I am now looking forward to volume 18, and you should too, guys. So, see you next week for volume 18.